I think people here in the Quincy area are wanting something different. You know, people have to wait 2, 3, 4 weeks to get into a provider.
Being independent allows us to do things differently. It's one of the things we've prided ourselves on, is getting people in the door quickly.
We can really help those student athletes.
That might be the difference between getting in a game versus not getting in a game.
And not just if there's been an injury. We can help them get stronger.
Having the relationship with Excel Performance Health and Wellness is a game changer.
I don't really think there's anything like it in the area.
That's an advantage. It's made us better.
Yeah, I think we came out, we hit them early, and they just didn't want to run the ball. They were switching quarterbacks there towards the end, and we waited 2 weeks to play a game, so everybody was hyped coming out there, and we got the win today.
Hillcrest arrived at the TarMAC in Macomb on Saturday with the kind of bona fides you don't often see from a 5-4 playoff qualifier, including a Division I defensive end tight end prospect bound for Purdue, an impressive pedigree of regular season schedule that included the likes of Montini and Oak Forest, not to mention a reputation for big play explosiveness. And yet for all of that, the Hawks left with just 6 total points and their postseason hopes dashed. Proof that for all of the Hawks' overall strengths, they could not beat the Bombers at their strength, a defense that balances all scales.
A great group of kids we got, man. They're super resilient. We preach mental toughness all the time. We talk about, hey, we might bend a little bit, but we won't break. Okay, so we're going to find the other team's breaking point as often as we can.
That was never more in evidence than in Macomb's tone-setting first half goal line stand.
Cam got matched up on a speedster there and got beat, and we tackled him. That's our thing, is make him snap the football again. We preach that, and so we stopped him at the 6, and then Cam, the very next play, made a tackle right at the line of scrimmage in the backfield, and we just dug in deep, and this team has no let up. These kids are so tight, they're family, and they bound together and made a stop there, and that was huge, keeping them out of the end zone before half, because we knew they were getting the ball coming out of half, so that was a pivotal point in the game.
Earlier, our pass coverage was a little weak. We were playing kind of soft, me included. And then at the goal line stand, we just all came together like, hey, it's on us. We got to make a stop. They're definitely passing here. Linebackers did their job getting pressure, and then he rolled out, and I just made a play.
Oh, it was huge. I mean, it gave us so much momentum, and we got stops throughout the game, and gave us momentum, and we all got up and kept going, and it was really good.
And the mechanisms triggering that stinginess are many. It starts with the architect of the defense.
We have the best defensive coordinator in the area. It's like having another head coach. Kind of let Coach Wilson just go and do his thing on defense. And we knew it was going to be a challenge to score against these guys with their speed at the linebacker position. And we knew we were going to have to stop them. And our defense rose up to the challenge once again. I think we did a really good job of stopping the run and containing their quarterback. He didn't scramble for too many yards, and when he put the ball up in the air, our DBs made plays like we expect them to.
Contain. I told the guys, hey, speed doesn't matter in a phone booth. So, if we can kind of contain and keep it boxed in, then their speed doesn't quite matter as much. And, if we get an opportunity, hey, we're going to try to get pressure on the quarterback, have him throw all the well. If you have to, it's hard to throw when there's somebody in your face.
Yeah, our defensive coordinator, we couldn't do it without him. He basically knows what the team's running every time, and it's my job to communicate that to the team, and we do our jobs, and that's why we're a 9-1 football team right now and going to play second round of the playoffs. So it's not just me, it's not just the team, it's the coaching staff, it's the whole organization.
And on Saturday, it ranged to every participant at every level, with Joshua McFeeters in particular making his star turn on Saturday.
I was going into this game thinking I had to be the toughest guy out there, hit him as hard as I can. Sometimes I lean a little bit forward, but at the end of the day, I'm still making plays, trying to get these blocks down and trying to get better.
Yeah, Joshua, he's coming up here first year of varsity, and he's made a statement. He's came out every game this year, and he's just been surprising all around the ball, and I love to have him next to me making plays.
And as well with an unsung defensive line making everyone's job behind it a little bit easier.
They're always working hard. Our right end's weighs 185. I weigh just as much as him, and he's just making plays and getting through guys 10 times his size. And then our defensive tackles, we rotate Sam and Charlie, and both those guys stepped up in a huge way. And then Will has been battling tendonitis in his knee, and he's just come to practice every day, worked it off. I mean, he'd go to the cart sometimes, but just right after he'd come back and he wouldn't take a break.
Macomb's wasn't the only elite defense on the field Saturday. Hillcrest limited the Bombers to just 7 points through 3 quarters and made the sledding tough from start to finish. But a pair of fourth-quarter Caden-up touchdown strikes were just enough to tip the scales. One to Kyler Norton, and one in almost Hail Mary fashion to Drew Watson to put it away for the eventual 21-6 final score.
I got past him at first. Caden got hit on the throw, which he was getting hit all game. I keep telling him in practice, hey, you just got to make it catchable for us receivers. We'll go make plays for you every now and then, and that's what we did tonight, and that's what that play was. He just let me go make a play for him.
And so it is the Bombers live to fight another day, likely as the underdog yet again on their own turf against Geneseo, as outsider doubt simply now serves as the fuel of Macomb's success.
We come in, we beat a team that's really good and fast and athletic, and no one expected us to win, and we won, and so that just gives us so much more momentum, and we're going to keep working.
Next week we're going to play even better. This ain't even our best game yet. Still more coming soon. And honestly, they were fast, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, as long as you contain them, it's all barbecue chicken from there.
Great job, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was picking us for a few weeks this year, right? Coming into it, a lot of inexperience, a lot of kids that are new to varsity football, a lot of questions coming into the year, but I think they've answered a lot of those questions throughout the year. So everyone might pick Geneseo, but these guys believe. They believe in one another. They know what they're capable of, and I wouldn't doubt these kids for 1 second.